Hi, my name is Ashton and welcome back to Ashton's EDC. Today I'm going to be sharing the four Victorinox Swiss Army knives that I have in my collection. I'll be going over the tool sets and just sharing some information about each one. I do have four, and these are the regular sized Victorinox, so I believe it's the 91 millimeter. I'm not including the small 54, I think, millimeter, the keychain sized Victorinox knives, like the classic or the mini champ. The reason for that is just because I'm going to be including those in my keychain knife video that I'll be doing soon. So for now, I'm just focusing on the regular sized Victorinox knives. First, this is kind of unrelated to this video, but I just wanted to share it. Kind of a new item that I got is this little magnetic parts tray. I just got this from Dollarama, but it's actually really useful. As you can see here, I've got a pocket clip and some screws that I took off a knife, and if I flip it upside down, they won't come out because they're magnetized in there. So kind of a neat little tray. I just keep this on my desk, and I can keep some spare parts, some screws and stuff in it, and use it when I want to disassemble a knife or tinker on something. I tend to do that a lot, tinker on different tools and whatnot, so kind of a cool item. Not related to this Victorinox Swiss Army knives, but just wanted to mention that. But now we'll get into the knives. I have two ALOX versions and two of the regular plastic scales. So I'll get into the ALOX versions first. First up is this. I believe this one is just called the Victorinox 7. Kind of interesting tool. This is what I use as my outdoors Victorinox if I'm going on a hike or something like that. One kind of interesting thing to note is it doesn't have the little keychain loop like you have on most Victorinox, like this one for example. So there's no keychain loop on this one. So normally if I'm carrying this, I'll carry it in a pouch or something like that, similar like this one. This is a leather pouch that I got. I'm not sure if it's made by Victorinox or not, but it's a nice little pouch. So I'll usually just slot it in there and carry it that way. But now we'll get into the tools. Obviously, we have the main knife here, and this is with the ALOX scales. It makes it. This is a 3-layer knife, as you can see there. Whoops. But with the ALOX scales, it does make it seem pretty slim and a nice and durable sort of a handle there. But yeah, so of course we have the main knife there. Obviously, really nice knife from Victorinox. Really nice and snappy action. And then instead of the small knife that you would normally see on a lot of other knives, we have this awl here. I guess this would be more so classified as a reamer, as there's no eye for sewing. But really nice, has a really nice sharp point there and a sharpened edge. And it has this kind of lip here on the one side of the awl, which you use to grab it. But a really nice awl comes to a really fine point there, so really useful. And in outdoor scenarios, I use that sometimes if I'm doing some bushcrafting or something like that. It's good to use as a kind of like a drill if you want to drill holes in wood or something like that. Next up, got the classic bottle opener, flathead driver, and the wire stripper there, or wire bender. Classic on a lot of Victorinox knives, and it does have the 90-degree half stop, so it snaps in there, snaps into place there as well. And opposite of that, instead of the can opener, here we have this. I forget the name of this. This is called, it's like a shearing blade or something like that. Meant to be used for yard work or for plants and that kind of thing. But a really nice kind of curved, kind of hawkbill style knife. I've used this one quite a bit actually because this seems to work quite well for carving. But it comes to a really nice sharp point there with this curved blade. So really unique tool. And then lastly, we have the saw. Really nice saw. Victorinox has really nice saws on their Swiss Army knives. Really easy to cut through branches and that kind of thing. And it's quite thin there, as you can see, but it's still quite durable. Super easy to cut. And this one has can be used in, I believe this one's used in both the pull and push and pull cuts. But really effective saw. So I'll take all the tools out now so you can see a bit of an overview. So we've got the saw, the main knife, the awl, the hawkbill blade, and I might not be able to get it out, and then there we have the bottle opener and can opener. Hard to open all the tools when the springs are engaged there, but so as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I believe this counts as a couple, so it's 1 for the bottle opener, 1 for the flathead, and 1 for the wire stripper. So yeah, this is the tool that I used for being outdoors, obviously because of the saw there. And you can see it's got the Victorinox shield there built into the handle. And then on the back it does have this little area which I think is meant to be used for engraving or something like that. Next up is this one, another ALOX version knife. This is also a 3-layer knife. But it seems to be maybe a tad bit thicker. Maybe it's the same as the Victorinox 7, but it's a 3-layer knife with those ALOX scales again, like on the other one. So obviously you have the main blade here, nice big sized blade. Of course, on this one we also have the awl or the reamer, which is nice. I like to have that. It's a really useful tool in my opinion. Then we've got the can opener. Let's see here. So we've got the can opener with the small mini flathead, which can also be used as a 2-dimensional Phillips. And we have the bottle opener, flathead / pry bar, and wire stripper on there. Then in the middle, which makes this tool super useful, is the scissors. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but this is the Pioneer X is the model name for this, and the X, of course, because it has the scissors here. Really nice scissors from Victorinox. You can't complain. It's a really nice tool set with the scissors and the knife and the awl. Nice tool for EDC use. And of course, on these ALOX models, there's no back tools. So the back is just flat and it just has the main tools on the one side. Next up is this one. This is the Victorinox Spartan. This was actually the first ever Victorinox Swiss Army knife that I ever bought. And I bought this, let's see, in 2015. So about 8 years ago now. And I got it in this camouflage pattern. So funnily enough, I don't have any of these 91mm Swiss Army knives with the red Celador. I'll show you the next one soon, but yeah, this one's in the camo. Really nice pattern, in my opinion. And on this one, this is kind of what I would consider the standard or the basic tool set for a Victorinox Swiss Army knife. So we've got the main blade there, again, as you can see. And then on this side, we have the small little, I think they call this the pen blade as well. So the big, large blade, and then the small one too, which is really nice. And then on this side, we've got the can opener and small bit driver, or screwdriver, I mean. And we've got the bottle opener, again, bottle opener, flathead, and wire stripper. So that on the top, all there is the main knife, small knife, can opener, and bottle opener. On the back, we've got the corkscrew, kind of a classic on a lot of Victorinox knives at this point. And we've got the awl and slash reamer. This one's more considered an awl as it has that hole there, which can be used for a sewing. And then I just attached this little Night Eyes clip onto the keyring here. Of course, another difference that this knife and these Celador or plastic handles have over the Alox versions is that these ones don't have the toothpick or tweezers, whereas this does. So obviously we have the tweezers here, nice little pair of tweezers. I use the tweezers quite a bit, and then we have the toothpick. I don't use the toothpick all that much, but I use it sometimes for, not usually for my teeth, but to clean up the speaker or the microphone on my phone or something like that. So yeah, that's the Victorinox Spartan with the camouflaged handles there. And next up, this is my favorite, probably my favorite Victorinox knife for EDC, and this is the Victorinox Climber. I think that's the name of this one. And this one I have with these clear blue, I think they're called the clear blue sapphire handle scales. So these are really nice color in my opinion. And you can see through, so you can kind of see the internal there where the toothpick and tweezer go. But really nice tool set. This is a 3-layer knife. I didn't mention this on the other one, but the Spartan's a 2-layer knife. So this is the slimmest one that I have, but this is a 3-layer, and I'll get into the tools now. So we've got the primary blade there. We've got the small blade, of course. And then we've got the can opener with screwdriver, and the bottle opener with flathead. And what makes this tool the best, in my opinion, is the scissors. I love the Victorinox scissors. They work so good. They've got super nice, snappy kind of action there. And you can cut anything with these. You can cut paracord, string, paper, tape. They will really almost handle anything that you try to cut with it. And then on the back, a little bit different from the other tool that from the Spartan, we still have the corkscrew and the awl. But we've also got, it's a little bit tricky to get out, we've got the parcel hook here. Kind of interesting with this one is you can also push it back and a little bit further than the 90 degree, but we got the parcel hook. I know some people really like this tool, some people don't like it so much. I don't mind it. I don't use it on a regular basis, but sometimes I'll find something to use it for, but mostly just for fun. And then of course, we've got the toothpick there and the tweezers on this side. And on this one, I attached this little pocket clip dangler from KeySmart. So it makes it easy to carry in the pocket. So then I just slip it in my pocket, clip this over my pants, and then it doesn't sink to the bottom or get caught up or anything like that. So those are the 4 knives that I have from Victorinox. Again, the Victorinox 7 with the Alox scales, the Victorinox Pioneer X with the Alox as well, the Victorinox Spartan, my first ever Victorinox knife, and my favorite one for EDC, the Victorinox Climber. I hope you enjoyed this video with sharing the different Victorinox knives that I have. I'd love to hear what you think in the comments down below, and I'd also love to hear what your favorite Victorinox knife is. There's so many different Victorinox models, and I don't even have anywhere close to all of them. I only have 4 out of the hundreds that there are, but I would love to hear what your favorite one is, and if there's one that you think I need to get if you love it so much. So let me know down in the comments below. So that's it for today's video. Stay tuned for this. I'll include the small mini keychain Victorinox knives in my keychain pocket knife video that will be coming soon. But that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. And if you like the other videos that I'm making, hit the subscribe too. that's everything for today. I hope you enjoyed and have a great rest of the day. Take care.